Mic check, mic check. You know what time it is. It's getting closer to that time, people. But I was gonna make this a real short live. It wasn't gonna be a long live. This more so the calm before the storm. And what I mean by the calm before the storm is, I mean basically, I'm not up, I'm not down. I'm more on a even kill type of stage. Like, I know we need this game, and normally I'm riled up and I'm hyped up and I'm turned up for the game. But this one here, I feel a little bit more comfortable about. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel a little bit more comfortable about this game versus, you know what I'm saying, the last game is because one thing that I realized is we have a quarterback, right? And he don't usually make the same mistake twice. That's one thing I did realize in those three games is every game he elevated to the next level. Every game, even Zach Robinson elevated to the next level. So me knowing that and understanding that, and the fact that my expectations has was tempered anyway, because I knew that playing our stars in preseason, neither here nor there. But I knew that going into that first game, I sort of expected it to be like the first game of Pittsburgh, where Zach Robinson was all conservative with the playbook with Kirk Cousins, and even when he had a veteran back there, he was conservative with the play calling against Pittsburgh. Same way he was in that Tampa game. Do I think the next Tampa game will be like that? No. It's just the fact it was the first game of the season. So now when I look at it, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of I feel mistakes are going to be corrected. I feel that our run game is going to be a lot more successful because there's no Vita Vale right there. There's no, regardless of what you say about anybody else as far as defense wise, in my mind, it really there's no one else like Vita Vale. If you can, Vita Vale for a DT is probably one of the top DTs in the league, if not the top. If you have a DT, that's exactly how you want him to be, Vita Vale. And remember, we had a chance to get Vita Vale, but we passed them up. I forgot the pick we took when everybody wanted us to take Vita Vale. I remember that draft. But anyway, another reason why I call this the calm before the storm is because I seen a lot of good things about our defense. Was everything perfect? No, I don't expect it to be, because new OC, new scheme, more of an attack style versus a layback style. Because as you see, once we went in zone with that playing 10 yards off the ball, which I know Raheem probably asked Aubrey to run some of his plays. Now I know the one Jimmy Lake plays, then will probably Raheem plays, even though I love Raheem as our head coach. I'm not as hard. I'm hard on him, but I'm not as down on him as everybody else, because I see his vision. So I'm not really mad at him and Terry Fontenot right now. But it's been rather quiet around the Falcon brass this week, and the Falcons stood on business with cool. So that really put me in like a calm before the storm mood, to the point that even they knew they can't afford to lose another game by a field goal. Now, normally we'd have waited on Koo to see if he can get out of the rut like we did with Kirk Cousins, but I see Terry Fontenot and Raheem like hell no, and went on and pushed the button. You know what I'm saying? And Koo may not be on the team after this game, depending on what this kicker does. So I'm more calm than I am hyped up or down or anything like that. I think this is going to be a real good game. I think this is going to be a real challenge for our offense. Our offense need this challenge, honestly. Our offense need this challenge, honestly. And I just really feel like we got this shit. I'm not really all excited for this game around. I'm more so calm in a state of real peace. And the reason I'm in a state of real peace is because one thing I remember from all 3 games last year, he never came in the game making the same mistake twice. So that let me know he works on his craft. Zach Robinson, you work on the play calling a little bit. And I really honestly think that if the Chicago Bears can run on Minnesota, we can too. I know we definitely can run on Minnesota if Chicago can run on Minnesota. Because if Chicago had stayed running on Minnesota, they'd have won the game. As you know. And I know. But, like I said, I wasn't going to make this a long live or whatever. I just wanted to speak before the game started and just tell you what's on my mind. I'm really just in a real calm state. I think we got this. I'm not scared. And I'm not hyped up. I just want to see improvement. Even if we lose, I want to see improvement. As long as I see improvement, I can't be mad. Because it's just the first 2 games and everything new. But other than that, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I just wanted to get on here for a minute and chop it up on the live. It was really a pop-up live. It really wasn't planned or orchestrated like anything else. So, just enjoy the game. Hope y'all enjoy the game. And for anybody that's at the game, please rep them Dirty Birds hard. Make sure y'all go check out Big Low hype video for the Falcons. Make sure y'all go check out my boys. They back out of your Falcon mind. But make sure you check out One Time for the Fan, AFN, Atlanta Bird Gang, Smitty Sports Machine, A1 Forever. I could keep going and going. Make sure you go check out everybody, man. All the Falcons, all podcasts, everybody. We got to all be locked in this year. We got to be tight this year. We got to move on one accord this year. The organization say they moving on one accord. We got to move on one accord as fans too, and stop being so wishy-washy. But like I said, I wasn't gonna make this live long. It was just to express a few thoughts and a few things I had on my mind. Y'all enjoy the game and enjoy the rest of your day.